morning.
Which way did it go?
What do you think of our friend Sir Humphrey?
I think he looks rather well.
Considering he's been a prisoner of the mummy.
Have you lost your mummy?
Mustafa, why don't you make a very special dinner for Mr. Jack Green at the Camel's Breath Cafe?
What's to be special about it?
I shall do the cooking.
Back to London. Is she going to continue with her wheat experiments?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that, you see. Well, we can't talk here. We'd better go back to my hotel room.
A pleasure doing business with your most precious potty. Bara!
Are you sure this map's genuine?
As genuine as I am, a well-read one.
Yeah, I still think $700 is pushing it.
I can assure you, madame, it is an absolute steal. Now to put these dollars in a safe place. It's gone! The only genuine ancient map of the treasure, and it's gone!
Has it been hoovered? That's the burning. Oh, what's this?
It's very nice.
Five-star hotel.
Oh, it's from Master of a Peepee. You are invited to be the special guest at a food tasting in your honor to be held this very day.
What food tasting? Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Where?
At the Camel's Breath Cafe.
You were saying why Imogen really went back to England, Uncle Jack?
Oh, yes, well, to investigate the El Wadi legend, of course, at the British Museum, but more important, to check up on Sir Humphrey Morton at the Royal Archaeological Society.
That poor man.
Poor enough, perhaps, to make a deal with anybody who wants to get their hands on Cleopatra's treasure, no matter how crooked they may be.
You realize what you're implying, Mr. Green?
Well, crooked or not, it doesn't alter the fact that we're no closer to finding the treasure.
Oh, yes, we are. It's the ancient map that shows where El Wadi is buried.
Good heavens! This is wonderful, Helen. But where did you get it?
I can't reveal my sources, but it came from Master of Peepee's safe.
Well, then we ought to give it back to him.
Give it back? Oh, but he's a crook. I mean, he probably stole it in the first place.
Dorothy's right. And what would Master of Peepee do if he found the treasure? Would he give it to a museum? No, he'd sell it.
I suppose you're right, Helen. I mean, after all, this treasure, if there is a treasure, has got to be reported to the proper authorities.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Let's hope Mustafa doesn't come looking for his map.
No problem. Imogen's briefcase. I'm minding her luggage. No one will think of looking for it in here.
Brilliant.
But what about this mysterious person who keeps on going around attacking people? I mean, that Australian and the librarian woman. And poor Mr. Whoever got a bang on the head. He's been rather silly ever since.
He was quite silly before.
Hey! That reminds me. We're going to put on a play.
A play?
Oh, what sort of a play?
A play showing how El Wadi came to El Nini and was buried with Cleopatra's treasure after he had killed himself.
I see a comedy.
What good would that do?
I know. It will attract an audience of all the interested parties and possibly even the mysterious attacker. Check, Mr. Green?
Check, Dorothy.
But surely isn't that rather dangerous? I mean, they might possibly then attack us.
As actors, that's a risk we've just got to take, Em. The point is, at least it'll give us a chance to know who they are.
I'm shivering at the thought.
Oh, sir, well, there must be a draft in here. Shall I claim the...
Showing exactly when El Wadi disappeared. Wait till I get my fingers. Oh, dear. Oh.
I'm beginning to have my suspicions about this ancient map I've just bought.
Well, naturally. Look at the man who got it from.
What?
Must have a peepee.
Well, don't forget to wash your hands.
No, must have a peepee, the man who sold you the map. Deeply suspicious cat, if you ask me.
Ow!
You clumsy idiot! Instead of doing all this stuff, you should be out there chatting up the Greco woman. I want to know what that green man and his crew have discovered. Anyway, suspicious or not, it's the only map we've got, so I'm taking it with me for safety.
Where you get?
Want to send some postcards?
Listen, name of a dog.
Rover.
What?
Rover is the name of a dog.
What? Did you see anyone go into the back room and take something from my safe?
No. Is there anything of value in it?
She wants you in the kitchen. Now. Oh, the only genuine map saying where the tomb of El What You Want is, and it's gone. Not like the fake one I sold to that stupid woman. Well, now the Vixen let loose in the kitchen. Oh, you sent for me, oh mysterious eye in the sky.
Yes, get me some more rats.
Rats?
Yes, for the soup. Give it a bit of bite. Oh, Mr. Green, you're just going to love my cooking.
He's arrived.
Go and receive him.
But what about the rats?
Sir Humphrey, rats.
Ah, Mr. Green, you came. What an honor. We have prepared some of the most delicious dishes in the whole wide world, especially for you.
Nobody cooks food specially for me.
Mr. Mustafa, most kind. But I wonder if I could also ask for your help with this.
The leg end of El What You Want. You mean his foot?
No, I mean legend. Look, I'd like to put on a play here tonight which tells the story of how El What You Want came to El Nini with Cleopatra's treasure and buried it here.
What? That old rumor.
I think it's rather more than a rumor, Mr. Peepee.
Excuse me, my timer has just gone off.
Back, I say! Back! Sit! The food was revolting.
It always was.
I think we're ready to serve. Is Mr. Jack Green ready?
Yes, oh mistress of the universe. But he came to me with a poster.
A poster?
He wants to do a play about the legend of El Nini, about Cleopatra's treasure and how El What You Want buried it here.
And where does he intend to put on this theatrical extravaganza?
Here at the Camel's Breath Cafe.
Another fringe production. Fortunately, our little dinner party should prevent it ever seeing the light of day. Audiences everywhere will be so grateful to us. Start serving!
There, for your delight and delectation, each dish prepared by the artistic hands of our new cook, Mrs. Fox.
Mrs. Fox?
Can I try some, Mr. Peepee?
No! I fear you might find it too spicy for your delicate young stomach. Most beautiful young niece of the esteemed Mr. Green, the delicate flavors of the herbs and spices that our new cook has used have a certain tang, a certain je ne sais quoi.
Ah, one of my favorite herbs. That's why it's such a pity.
What is?
That today is my fast day.
Fast? You mean it goes quickly?
No, on one day every month I fast, and today is that day.
What?
That's why it's such a shame that your invitation came at such short notice, or I would have told you before you went to all this work.
The delicate flavors of the herbs and the...
But thank you anyway for all the work that you and your chef, Mrs. Fox, have put into the preparation of this meal. Another time, perhaps. And now, I wonder, could you tell me where to put the poster?
Just there would be fine.
Thank you.
Imsi!
Jack, has
No, Helen, he just grabbed the briefcase. The briefcase was empty. When we were in my hotel room, I noticed somebody looking through the window.
Where's the map now?
Oh, I've expressed it to Imogen at the British Museum and made a photocopy for Em and Dorothy.
When Jose Cuervo finds out he's got an empty briefcase, he's going to be sick.
Yes! Now I got the map. I'm gonna get me the treasure and I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be sick.
I think we'll pitch camp here.
Right, sir.
Why they camping here? Must know something we don't know.
Exactly. Oh, if only the Red Shadow was here. We'll have to act ourselves.
Yeah, Aussies are good at that. Sylvania Waters.
Shut up. Come on. Would you just grab hold of this guy, sir?
Guy who?
Guy Roop, sir.
You again? Oh, you make me sick.
Dorothy! It's all right, Dorothy, we're here!
What happened? Oh, sir. Well, where's Em?
Leave this to me. No more, I beg you!
We belong together, you and I forever and ever.
Home and away.
Greg is under suspicion for the break into the boat shed, while Nick decides to put his romance on hold and then really annoys Ralph by taking a shine to Roxy.
No!
Are you going to tell us what we want to know?
Never! My lips are sealed!
Right, Dad. Let him have neighbours.
No! Not neighbours! Not neighbours!
After she cooks a welcoming casserole, Faye makes Dorothy look a fool in front of Jim, and Guy's in trouble when he hits his boss.
Meanwhile, Pam cooks a farewell casserole and is dreading the arrival of Doug's old flame, Alexandra.
He's weakening Pearl, hit him with prisoner of cell blockade.
Oh, no, not cell blockage! Anything but cell blockage! No!
He used to sing me roses.
Bee is trying to knit a jumper for Lizzie out of bits of
All right. I'll tell you everything. I'll talk.
Right. Why have you moved your camp? This could be
A magic night for me, because we're one. Oh, is this infidel?
He is the digger.
And we want to find out what he's digging for.
Ah! This fool knows nothing. Anything he says will be words from a forked tongue.
Never seen one of those.
He is useless to you.
Oh, but he's seeing us now.
Leave him to me. Quiver with fear if you are near. The desert jackals shall feast upon his flesh, and the vultures pick his bones.
He's fainted.
Bring me a wheelbarrow.
Will you go inside this time, Helen?
All right.
Dorothy!
Dennis!
Oi!
Dorothy, I love you terribly.
I know, but you'll get better at it.
Get me out of here!
What was that?
Oh, no one.
I thought I heard a voice.
Yes, it's me. I'm stuck under this tent.
We are not alone.
Well, no, because we're together.
Let me look into your eyes.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
can you see into my soul?
No, but I can see two pictures of me.
Oh, Dennis, you do say the most romantic things.
Oh, Dorothy, give me your lips.
Well, I can't. I need them to eat with.
I have a question to ask you.
Oh, yes, Dennis, yes.
You don't know what I'm going to ask yet?
Well, whatever the question is, the answer's yes.
In that case,
Good afternoon, Mr. Ashington Smythe.
Oh, drat.
good afternoon, Mr. Green.
We were having a private conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, I'll go.
No, I will leave now. But later.
Go. Dennis.
He's up to no good.
Well, when I want your opinion, I'll ask for it, Helen. Thank you very much.
What's up with them?
There was a man with a red cloak. He was at least 8 feet tall, armed to the teeth.
It's all right, Em. He's gone. Now, look, before we get any more unexpected visitors, I suggest we return to the hotel and prepare for tonight's performance, okay?
1, 2. Oh.
Oh, I hate people bumping into me like that. What are you lying on the floor for? I thought you were going to chat up the Greco woman.
I did, but I fell over a cliff.
Well, that's no excuse.
One interesting point. They've moved their camp.
Where? Why?
Well, how should I know?
I know what. You can show me where their new camp is on the map. What's that funny smell?
This man, Green, leads a charmed life.
Not for much longer. We're going in there for revenge. But I shall come back, a star.
Why are we going to watch this for? I hate lies.
Because this way we'll find out what they know about the treasure.
I mean, I should go right over there now and just grab that bag off that bounder.
No. If you do, then he'll know that we know that he knows that we know what he knows.
Exactly. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Camel's Breath Cafe is proud to present the Jack Green Dramatic Society in The Legend of El-Wadi-Want. Directed by Jack Green. Written by Jack Green. Starring Jack Green. Music by Jack Green. Choreography by Jack Green.
Too many grains on the menu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend of El-Wadi-Want.
Captain's log, 30 BC. General Octavian reporting. The Battle of Actium is raging. Half-time score! Romans 1, Egyptians 0.
Cleopatra has surrendered.
Send her up.
Oh, lummy, sir.
Aha! So, where is Mark Antony?
He just popped down to the shops for a pint of milk.
You have led me a merry dance, my girl.
Oh, good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4. Out back, over, and over, and 1, 2, 3. Out back, over. Enough of this. Where have you hidden the treasure?
I shall never tell.
Then I shall look for it myself. I shall comb the desert.
Well, I suggest you start with your hair.
Funny.
I must hide my treasure so that Octavian can never find it. I shall summon my personal physician, El-Wadi-Want.
You whistled, O great Queen of Egypt. What do you want?
No, you're Wadi-Want. Are you loyal to me, El-Wadi?
I am loyal.
Will you do whatever I command?
I will.
Will you gather together all my treasure?
I will.
Will you go to El Nini, hide the treasure, and then kill yourself?
I've certainly gone very deaf.
Now, I need you to guard my treasure, take it with you into the next world, leave it at the left luggage office, and I'll collect it later.
But why do I have to kill myself?
So you can be a mummy.
Couldn't I be a daddy instead?
Now go! You have a camel train to catch.
Great Queen of Egypt.
Goodbye.
Now, Octavian will never find my treasure. Hit it, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very authentic.
What do you think?
Well, it's not as good as Crocodile Dundee.
Right, now to get our map back.
Good luck.
Hello. What's a sexy thing like you doing in a nasty dump like this?
Well, I'm waiting for a cup of tea and a toasted cheese sandwich, actually.
When I see you, I say to myself, ooh, now there's a man with kissing lips.
Kissing lips?
A man whose body smolders with passion.
Well, it's true. I have been known to spontaneously combust sometimes.
So, close your eyes and get ready.
Okay. But be gentle with me, huh?
I'll be gentle with you, all right? Got it.
Well done.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
What do you want?
No, I'm El Wadi Wong. I'm looking for El Nini.
Are you here for a rest?
Yes. I suppose you could put it like that.
Meanwhile, back at Octavian's camp.
Still, this stubborn queen refuses to obey me. Wherever she may be, send Cleopatra to me. There you are, Dorothy. I thought you got lost for a moment.
Oh, no, Mr. Green, I'm always with you.
What?
Well done! Tie him up! Then Octavian shall be in a fix. Cleopatra will show you her magic tricks. And now Octavian will be missed, and you'll know he's on my chopping list.
Oh, nasty.
Now for Cleopatra's revenge.
She's nasty.
That's not Dorothy. Get up!
Okay, so this is good as Crocodile Dundee.
And that is the legend of El Wadi Wong.
It's no good. We still can't find that woman, whoever she was.
Oh, I know who she was, all right. That was the Vixen.
Who's the Vixen?
Our paths have crossed many times.
Also, Sir Humphrey Morton and Master of Theseus disappeared.
Oh, that doesn't altogether surprise me.
Terrible news! Miss Greckle has disappeared.
Disappeared.
What are these?
They look like her glasses.
You know what this means?
She's wearing contact lenses.
It means the fiends have got Dorothy.